I'm going to show you a new feature with the AI assistant today that allows you to automatically sync your bullets to the audio that you have on your page. It's a pretty simple thing, but it's pretty cool to be able to say, hey, sync up my audio to my text. That's pretty much it. And then the AI assistant will go in and it will listen to your audio and it will sync up the text. So let's go ahead and try that out. So I have just a starter project. If you just create one yourself, all I did was basically take different bullet points and I created some text that's not exactly what's being said here, but I want to see how good of a job it does to be able to just sync it up to the text that it's talking about here. And this is a relatively new feature here inside of the AI assistant. So you can see here, suggest engaging animations for your slide, add interactions using JavaScript, which I definitely want to try out in a future video, and then also game questions or generate questions from quiz slides, modify and suggest a theme, and then create closed captions for accessibility. So this is a little bit different. So what we're going to do is come in here and sync. And you could do this. Let me actually just let's see how you do this manually. Or if you come in here and then go into like animate and fade, for example. And if you wanted to fade this in from each slide, you can do this by paragraph. And if you do by paragraph, then what happens is it has this little twirl box that allows you to sync each bullet point with your audio, but you have to listen to your audio and then you have to sync it from there. So this just saves you a little bit of time, allowing you to just say, hey, I want to sync this up with my audio. I'm not going to like add a fade for now. So let's go ahead and remove that. So now I'm going to come into my AI assistant and we're going to say sync text by paragraph. And I'm just going to use paragraph, even though it's bullet points, because that's the way they use the term. Even with bullet points, they still use that term in the effects option. So sync text by paragraph with audio. Look, it'll now go in and listen to your audio and take the bullet points or the paragraphs and sync it up with your audio here. So let's just go ahead and give it a moment to generate. So it says one change successful, interest animation added to text box. So I added that animation. You can see that I added the twirl as well. And it's still taking a little bit to kind of generate. So let's give it a second here. One thing I did find is when I had my audio different than what my text was, and I was playing around with this a little bit, it wouldn't actually sync it completely. It does need to have the audio the same as the page, which unfortunately I hope that changes in the future. But once I had my audio the same as what's in the page, then this worked perfectly. So all I did was come in here and just generate my audio again. So the first time I tried this with different audio, it didn't actually work. And so now when I generated the audio to be exactly what's on the text here, and then I came in to sync text with audio, then it was able to sync it automatically. So now if I come in here and preview that, let's just take a look to see what happens, which is useful if your audio and your text is exactly the same. Not as much as if your audio and your text is different.
Protecting organizational integrity, consistent adherence to standards safeguards our reputation and builds trust with every stakeholder we serve. Ensuring a safe and
So you can see just by doing that, I didn't have to go in and time it, which is extremely helpful if it's the same text and audio. I hope in future updates, it basically is more contextual, but maybe if I had the very first sentence and I expanded upon it in my audio, it would still sync it up there. So those are a couple things that I want to try with this new feature, but I just wanted to dive in and show you just as simple as that, being able to sync your text and your audio together with just a simple prompt. And the way that Storyline is adding onto the AI assistant is making it much more useful, adding on JavaScript interactions, adding on animations as well. And I see this really being the beginning. What I see is actually it being very similar to ChatGPT or Claude, of you saying, I want to build a page with this context, here's the script, here's the type of image I want, and have it generate from there automatically those pages. I think we're going to get there, but that's just a simple little trick that I wanted to show you today that you can take advantage of. If you want to check out more, you can head on over to my website at learningdojo.ninja. Here you can check out all the free apps that I have and paid apps as well. You can check out full courses covering everything from A to Z in Articulate Storyline 360, the Vibe Coding Fundamentals, Articulate Storyline and JavaScript. You can also check out the AI Assistant, XAPI Fundamentals, Custom SCORM, Articulate Rise, and more. You can also check out all my previous blog posts, templates, and join the growing community that we have. If you like this video, head on over to my YouTube channel, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, as well as hit the bell notification so you get notified of all future videos as they come out. That really helps my channel, allows me to continue to grow, to reach more developers like yourself that want to get the most out of these e-learning development tools. That's all I have for today, so thanks everyone. I'll see you next time.